Hello, dear viewers. Today we are going to delve into one of the most intriguing and lesson-filled stories in the book of Numbers in the Old Testament. We are talking about the rebellion of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram against Moses and Aaron. Get ready for a narrative full of drama, faith, and divine justice. Before we get into the story itself, it is important to understand the context. The Israelites, led by Moses, were in the desert, on their way to the Promised Land. They had already gone through many trials and miracles, such as leaving Egypt and crossing the Red Sea. However, the journey was not easy, and the people often murmured against Moses and God. In Numbers 16, we are introduced to Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, influential men among the Israelites. Korah was a Levite, from the same tribe as Aaron, and Dathan and Abiram were from the tribe of Reuben. They joined forces against Moses and Aaron, accusing them of exalting themselves above the congregation of the Lord. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram gathered together 250 leaders of the congregation, men of renown, and confronted them, saying, "Enough! All the people are holy, every one of them is holy, and the Lord is among them. Why then do you exalt yourselves above the congregation of the Lord?" They questioned the authority of Moses and Aaron, claiming that they were all equal before God. When Moses heard these accusations, he fell on his face. He did not respond with anger, but with humility and wisdom. He proposed a test. The next day, each one should bring his censer before the Lord, and God would show who was holy and whom he had chosen to approach him. The next day, Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, along with the 250 leaders, presented themselves with their censers. Moses and Aaron were also present. God then spoke to Moses and Aaron, telling them to separate from the congregation, for he would consume them in a moment. Moses and Aaron interceded for the people, asking God not to destroy them because of the sin of one man. They stood between the living and the dead, and the plague stopped. However, the earth opened up and swallowed Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, along with their families and all their possessions. Fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men who were offering the incense. This story teaches us the importance of obedience and humility. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram challenged the authority established by God, and this led to their destruction. Moses and Aaron, on the other hand, demonstrated humility and trust in God, even in the face of unjust accusations. Dear viewers, the story of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram is a powerful reminder that we should always seek God's will and respect the authority He establishes. May we learn from this story and apply these lessons to our own lives. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and see you next time.